Big Ben. With the iconic clock tower rising above the River Thames, Big Ben feels more like a symbol of history than just a landmark. By day, visitors gather along the river to admire the stunning Gothic architecture of the Palace of Westminster. Every hour, the famous chimes echo across the city, marking time in the heart of London. At night, the illuminated clock face glows over the skyline, transforming the scene into a timeless view. And now, the gates open to one of London's most famous landmarks, Buckingham Palace. With grand gates and elegant balconies, Buckingham Palace feels more like a royal symbol than just a residence. By day, visitors gather outside to witness the famous changing of the guard ceremony. The palace stands at the heart of London's royal tradition and British history. At sunset, the golden gates and historic facade glow softly, transforming the scene into a truly regal view. Next, we arrive at one of London's most iconic river crossings, Tower Bridge. With its twin towers rising above the River Thames, Tower Bridge feels more like a castle gateway than a city bridge. By day, visitors walk across its glass walkway and enjoy stunning views of the London skyline. When ships pass beneath, the bridge lifts dramatically, showcasing its famous Victorian engineering. At night, the illuminated towers reflect on the river, transforming the bridge into one of London's most magical sights. Now the adventure heads to the windswept shores of southwest England. Cornwall. With rugged cliffs, turquoise waters, and charming seaside villages, Cornwall feels more like a hidden coastal escape than a corner of England. By day, visitors explore golden beaches, dramatic coastal paths, and historic fishing harbours. The region is known for its breathtaking landscapes and rich maritime history. At sunset, the Atlantic waves glow beneath the cliffs, transforming the coastline into a truly magical scene. Far to the north, a medieval capital stands beneath an ancient castle. Edinburgh. With its medieval streets and an ancient castle towering above the skyline, Edinburgh feels more like a living storybook than a modern city. By day, visitors wander along the historic Royal Mile and explore centuries-old landmarks. The city is rich with history, culture, and legends around every corner. At night, the castle lights glow above the city, transforming Edinburgh into a truly magical scene. Next, the journey leads to one of Scotland's most breathtaking islands, Isle of Skye. With dramatic cliffs, misty mountains, and winding coastal roads, the Isle of Skye feels more like a fantasy landscape than a real place. By day, visitors explore rugged trails, hidden waterfalls, and breathtaking viewpoints. The island is famous for its wild beauty and unforgettable highland scenery. At sunset, the sky glows over the mountains and sea, transforming Skye into a truly magical scene. Across the border in Wales, a land of misty peaks awaits. Snowdonia National Park. With towering mountains, deep valleys, and crystal clear lakes, Snowdonia National Park feels more like an epic wilderness than a simple park. By day, visitors hike scenic trails, ride mountain railways, and explore charming Welsh villages. The region is home to Mount Snowdon, the highest peak in Wales, surrounded by breathtaking landscapes. At sunset, golden light falls across the peaks and lakes, transforming Snowdonia into a truly majestic scene. Now the adventure continues along one of Britain's most beautiful shores. Pembrokeshire Coast. With towering sea cliffs, hidden coves and powerful Atlantic waves, the Pembrokeshire coast feels more like a wild ocean paradise than a quiet corner of Wales. By day, visitors explore scenic coastal paths, golden beaches and charming seaside villages. The coastline is famous for its dramatic landscapes and incredible wildlife, from seabirds to playful seals. At sunset, the cliffs glow above the crashing waves, transforming the coast into a truly breathtaking scene. Leaving Wales behind, England's legendary fossil coastline appears. Jurassic Coast. With towering cliffs and ancient rock formations, the Jurassic Coast feels more like a journey through time than a simple shoreline. By day, visitors explore dramatic beaches, natural stone arches, and hidden coves along the coast. The cliffs here reveal millions of years of Earth's history, making it one of the most fascinating landscapes in England. At sunset, golden light falls across the rugged coastline, transforming the Jurassic Coast into a truly breathtaking scene. From ancient coastlines to a city rich in music and maritime heritage. Liverpool. With historic docks and iconic waterfront views, Liverpool feels more like a cultural landmark than just a city. By day, visitors explore the famous Albert Dock, museums and lively streets filled with music history. The city is known around the world as the birthplace of legendary bands and a centre of British culture. At night, the waterfront lights reflect across the River Mersey, transforming Liverpool into a vibrant and unforgettable scene. From historic docks to a city that helped shape modern Britain. Manchester. With historic red brick buildings and modern skyscrapers rising together, Manchester feels more like a cultural powerhouse than just a city. By day, visitors explore vibrant neighbourhoods, world-class museums and famous football stadiums. The city is known for its rich industrial heritage, music scene and global sporting legacy. At night, the illuminated skyline and lively streets transform Manchester into an energetic and unforgettable destination. Now the adventure moves to a castle that has stood for centuries. Caernarfon Castle. With massive stone walls and towering battlements rising beside the water, Caernarfon Castle feels more like a medieval fortress than just a historic site. By day, visitors explore its grand gates, spiral towers and ancient courtyards. The castle stands as one of Wales' most impressive symbols of royal history and medieval power. At sunset, the golden light reflects on its mighty walls and the nearby harbour, transforming the castle into a truly majestic scene. Next, the journey brings us to a castle that feels straight out of a storybook. Alnwick Castle. With towering stone walls and grand courtyards, Alnwick Castle feels more like a storybook fortress than just a historic landmark. By day, visitors explore its majestic halls, beautiful gardens, and centuries-old towers. The castle stands as one of England's most famous medieval fortresses and a beloved filming location. At sunset, the warm light washes over the ancient walls, transforming the castle into a truly magical scene. Next, we arrive at one of Scotland's most picturesque castles. Eilean Castle. With stone walls rising where 3 sea locks meet, Eilean Castle feels more like a legendary fortress than just a historic landmark. By day, visitors cross the iconic stone bridge to explore one of Scotland's most photographed castles. The castle stands proudly surrounded by dramatic Highland mountains and shimmering waters. At sunset, the reflection of the castle on the calm loch transforms the scene into a truly magical view. That's a glimpse of the breathtaking beauty and historic landmarks across the United Kingdom. From iconic cities to dramatic coastlines and ancient castles, every destination has its own story to tell. Which place would you love to visit first? Let me know in the comments. And if you love travel content like this, make sure to subscribe for more incredible destinations.